What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dylan, and I am slowly melting in my room. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick guide on how you can prepare for Shadowkeep, which is the new DLC coming out in September. This is pretty early, probably about 2 months early. Well, not 2 months early because it's about 2 months till the DLC, but you get the picture. But I thought I'd upload it now so a lot of people can start prepping for the DLC now and start collecting materials in advance. Now, I've already started preparing. You might think it's quite extreme, but I like to be ahead of everyone else and have a lot of materials stored. So it's just easier for me to play the DLC, basically. Anyway, I have made a list of a few things I want to go over. So the first thing being is reaching max power level. Now, reaching max power level is has quite a high advantage in my personal opinion, because you have higher drops dropping for you straight away. So for example, say if someone's 720 and I'm 750, my drops will be 753, 754. This person who is 720 will be getting 723, 724 drops. So it is definitely, it does have an advantage to it, so that's my personal opinion. However, there is another event coming out before the DLC, and it's a Solstice event. I do not know if Bungie are planning on increasing the power level. They did last time it came out, so we'll just have to wait and see. But whatever the max power level is at the time, just try and reach it. Next thing is to complete as many I can't even speak. I'm slowly melting, guys, I'm sorry, it's too warm. But go to your pursuits page and try and clear this out as much as possible. Try and complete all of your exotic quests, your pinnacle weapons, your bounties. Try and get as much of it done as possible, because when the DLC drops, there's going to be loads of new bounties, loads of new quests and things to track. People are messaging me, so yeah, just try and clear your pursuits page as much as possible. Next thing is to join a clan. Might seem pretty stupid, but a clan has many advantages, like clan engrams. You can get 4 a week by completing a Nightfall, a Gambit match, a Crucible match, and a raid with clanmates, I think, and you are rewarded in return with a clan engram. Hello. And yeah, I mean, if you get, I think it's like 5,000 clan XP a week as well, so that's 10 strikes, you get 500 clan XP for doing a strike, so 10 strikes, you are in return rewarded with 7 masterwork cores and a powerful drop. So it does have its advantages. So if you're pretty shy, make your own clan and invite people to it. You don't have to play with them, but just have them in there to get clan XP and just to, just to work together, make new friends. It's fun. Destiny is better when played with other people. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Next up is to level up all of your weapons and armor that you are using. So I have just finished doing all my weapons. I've just finished doing my armor and my warlock. I'm not going to bother with my Titan and my Hunter because I don't really play with them too much, and I also want new armor going into the new DLC. But for my warlock, it's my main character, so that's why I've done this one. So that's all done and out of the way. So any masterwork cores I get from this point going forward, I can store them and keep them for the DLC. Next thing is to collect legendary shards. Now I have just under 17,000 of these. I had before just, I think it was under 25,000. I had 24,000 and something. But I've been buying loads of materials with them, which is one of the other points I want to get to in a second. But legendary shards are a decent currency to collect. Obviously, at the moment with the tribute hall, we can buy things from the Callus statue for legendary shards. You can buy other things within the game as well for legendary shards. So say for example there might be a new vendor in the new DLC where you can buy a boon or a buff for legendary shards, and you can buy loads of them if you have loads of shards. Yeah, I mean, that's just pretty much that. Next up is to collect masterwork cores. Now, ways to get masterwork cores is the gunsmith. The gunsmith has 6 bounties. I think, or is it 5? It might be 5. I can't count. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's just have a look. So he has 3 daily bounties and 2 weekly bounties, so it's 5. Okay. Complete all 3 of these. They're really, really easy. It's just using certain weapons or getting a certain kill with a certain element, like Soul, Arc, or Void. Complete all 3 of them every single day. If you did it on every single character, that's a butt ton of masterwork cores. Do the weekly ones as well. You get random mod components. I mean, there's nothing really else to complain about. I mean, you need masterwork cores to infuse, you need it to level up certain pieces of gear that you like using, and to masterwork items. So try and collect as many as possible for the DLC launches. I think the Spider in the Tangled Shore also has, I think it's 6 bounties that he has weekly for masterwork cores as well, if you want even more. So yeah. The next thing is mod components. Now mod components I am also collecting because in the new DLC hopefully there'll be some new mods and we can buy them just directly with mod components. So yeah, try and collect as many of these as possible, because if there is some new mods that you want to buy, then you can get them. Next thing is Vanguard and Crucible tokens, and Gunsmith materials and Planetary Materials, all that sort of good stuff. So in my vault I have been collecting stuff for the past say a week. As you can see, I have lots of materials in here, tokens and all that sort of good stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm collecting 3 stacks of each planetary material. The easiest way to do this is to go to the Spider, and when he sells them for legendary shards, and then just buy them. And then I've got 3 stacks in here, and I've got a stack on my actual character, which I'll show you now. So when it decides to load, please console, please. So yeah, as you can see, I've also got near enough a full stack of each material on me as well. There's a couple of them that I still need to get do when they come round on the Spider, so obviously I can buy them and then store them in my vault. Definitely worth your while, just in case. It made me realise with the Tribute Hall event, when we can buy the tributes for materials and all that sort of stuff, it just made me realise to actually try and store a lot of the materials in my vault, just in case anything like that happens in the new DLC, because I don't want to be sort of left out if that does happen. Next thing, and the final thing that I would recommend, is to buy Fireteam medallions, which you can get from Eververse. Now they are, I think, let's have a look how much they are. They are 50 bright dust, and they increase your XP, loot, and for your members, I can't speak, for you and members that are in your fire team that you're playing with, when completing strikes, public events, crucible matches, all that sort of good stuff. It does not stack, so do bear that in mind. And let's have a look. I think I have, how many of them do I have? If it loads. I've got 56 of them, so I'm saving these for when the DLC launches. You might also want to buy Vanguard boons and Crucible boons, all that sort of good stuff as well. Use up your finest matter weaves so you can get the masterwork cores from those. Start using your pure matter glass lenses, your rainmakers, all that sort of stuff. Try and clear some more inventory space if you do not need it. Get rid of all of your resonate stems. Get rid of anything that you don't need. Just get rid of. I've still got treasure maps, like these maps where they highlight chests and stuff on certain maps and planets. I'm just trying to get rid of them, so I'm just using them up, so that's even more inventory space cleared. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully this helps a couple of people prepare for the new DLC. Might seem kind of pointless doing this video. I'm absolutely sweating, I can feel it dripping down my forehead. And anyway, I'm going to go turn my fan on now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, have a nice rest of your day, and yeah, peace.